Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lance, and if you found this video today, you might be interested in painting or watching painting videos, or maybe you're bored. Today I'm going to do a Northern Lights painting, and I've been trying to work on these so I can get better at them. I've got some stuff going in a gallery, and they want Northern Lights stuff. We've been in it all over, I guess. You've seen a lot of Northern Lights lately, so they've been looking pretty cool. So I'm going to try to do something like that today. And hopefully it turns out. And again, thanks for hanging out today and checking out the channel. If you like it, share, subscribe. Thumbs up are always good. But I appreciate all the support. YouTube can be difficult, you know. There's a lot of painters out there, so but it's fun. Everything's fun. So I'm going to get the camera kind of in position. I've got white. This is crimson, this is Indian yellow, this is phthalo green, and that's, I'm going to do some more today, so I put a lot of paint on here. I'm going to do another one after this where I'm going to have two at the same time. And I've taken some liquid, some clear stuff, and I put it on here because that'll give you the, easier to blend and when you're doing these northern. Anyway, we're going to get started here, and right around here is where I'm going to have my horizon maybe. Right there, and I've put some there's blue in here, there's crimson, there's phthalo green, and then there's some, you can see this in here, this is Indian yellow. They're all pretty transparent, and so they what that means is they still look kind of dark when you put them on a canvas. It's not an opaque color that comes in and it's really opaque. So get some white on the fan brush. Okay, do that. It gives a lot of glare, so I'm trying to do my best to avoid glare, but it's not always that simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some what they call curtains here, and I'm going to leave some spaces between them, but I think I'm just going to start right about here, and maybe I'm going to come up, okay, and I'm just going to go like this, and I'm going to go up here, okay, and just like that one can go there. Do a little more paint on the brush. Oops. Okay. And put a little more here. The dark areas are super important when you're doing these, okay? So, and if you want more in certain areas, you can make it thicker. And you'll see what that does later, okay? Then we can go over here and do one. Maybe it comes this way. It may not come from there. We'll just come up from over here. Okay, and I'm leaving that separation between there. Grabbing more paint. This is just a fan brush, bristle fan brush. And then pull that up there like that. You can come over here and make little things coming off of it if you want. And you'll see how that works in a minute. You want to keep these separated though. Let's bring that back over here. Okay. And then we'll do one over here. Maybe this one can come out too like this. We'll come around again and then do that one the same way. Maybe it comes up. See how that looks. And you can see the colors it's picking up. The green, phthalo green, and there might be some little crimson in there. Maybe this one has a little tail there. And you'll see how that'll come through here. And okay, the video looks pretty decent, so hopefully that glare doesn't take over and do anything. So as we got that there, if we want some spots with a little more paint, you can come in and tap right here. Okay, some right in here if you want a little more, right down there. And that blue's getting in there, but it doesn't matter. I think it'll be fine. Maybe I want, this is just titanium white paint. A little bit more right in here. And okay, there. Okay, so we'll put that brush down, and I'm going to grab another one that I'm going to use. I might be just hoping to hold on to something here. This brush here is what I'm going to use. Okay, and this is just a soft 1-inch brush. And so from here, I'm going to just come up, and what I'm going to do between strokes is I'm going to wipe this off because I don't want paint. Okay, and let's just start over here. We're going to come on from beneath and just pull. I'm going to bend the bristles and pull straight up. See that? Is that showing up good? Oh yeah. Okay. The key to this is having this medium under here. Otherwise, it's hard. And you want to go straight, come up, pushing hard, going straight up, letting it blow, letting it flow, I should say. Okay. Over here, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to show you something here, though. I want to come up right here. I want to come there. Perfect. Sometimes when you're too vertical like that, you get little things, but pull that one there. And over here, we kind of want to just pull that one to there. Okay, you don't want to get it all up in there. You want to keep that dark. Up. That one can go higher. This one can go higher. And then this one. See how I'm wiping it off? There. If you get it. There. And you can get a little bit down below here. That's okay. You know, a little bit there. It ain't going to hurt nothing. Okay, so there's your curtains on that one. Come down and start with this guy. Or this piece here. And again, just pull it up. Right to there. You want this. Okay, go to there. Pull. See that blue picking up the green? Okay, right here a little bit. There. And on this one, you want to come over here and grab that. Try to keep it straight. See? I'm just wiping it off on a paper towel. Pull that up. Try not to get all the way up in there. You want to leave that black in there. This one can come a little higher. There, see? You can see where we put more paint. There. Right here. And I know my hand's in the way, but there. And then over here. There. There, and just flick it up. Let's see here. Okay, that's staying pretty good. Those are pretty lively, pretty wild, huh? Okay, and then we're going to go and do this one. And we'll start down here. This is our horizon, I think. We're going to have mountains in here too. Pull right there. Go right to about there. Okay, right from there, bend and pull up. That one go a little higher. Okay. And this one here, right, a little bit. And then here, we'll come over a little bit there. Just a little. Okay, and then up here, again. A little bit there. Right here. Pull that one up. Oh, these aren't looking too bad. And here, we'll just keep going. That one can go higher. This is what they look like. I mean, they're all different kinds of them, but they have these curtains and they pull up and they do all kinds of different things. And they look pretty good. Now this one here, we're going to want to come in here, pull that one straight up. There. And here just a little and a little. Okay, I want these dark areas in here. That's what you're looking for. And then sometimes you can take the brush and wipe it off. And then you can pull down a little. There. If you want some of these. Over here, let's do this one here. You can take and come from here. There, see that? That looks good. Right here, you could probably come up a little. Alright, they look pretty straight, don't they? So there's our northern lights. Now, I think we're going to leave that there. I don't think there's anything we need to do as far as going through them again. If you blend them, they're just going to get more and more color and you're going to lose your dark. And I think they look better the way they're set up here. So, soft brush. If you do get brushes that get old and hard, a friend of mine told me you can take like these. You can get liquid Downy and dip them in pour it in the cup, dip them in there, put them in a baggie for about 24 hours. Just cover them up, leave them soaked, and then you take them out and clean them with soap and water. And may not get up in the furrows, but these should get softer. And that's just a nice little trick with those, because those brushes aren't the cheapest brushes. They can be more expensive than some, but Over here it's glaring a little bit, but don't sweat it. Okay, now I'm going to get my palette knife out. I think I'm going to use this one. This is a Bill Alexander palette knife. So we're going to take some white. Actually, we're going to take some dark. And we're going to make some mountains here. And another thing you can do is you can get a tiny little bit of, you can get a little bit of, you know, some color you can mix up. If you want a little light, you can get a little bit of, go like this. We're going to put some trees over here. Some dark trees. I might put them up into there, but you can come down here like this. And just do this a little bit to lighten it. Not much. You don't want to ruin the, get a little more white in there. Just a little bit here and there. There. And then that might give us a little, you'll be able to see maybe some tree indications in there. Not much, but see how I'm pulling that down? And then maybe, I don't know if I'm going to do, I don't think I'm going to put water in here. I did put some down here, but we might just mix it in the snow and do a snow or just some ground. Alright, let's get started. We're going to take some dark crimson. Okay, so I'm just going to make some mountains here. Mountains are easy, I think, if you practice them. What I'm going to do here is just take some of this color. It's dark blue and some black. Get a little of this crimson in there. Right there. Okay. We're just going to, probably won't be able to see these that well, but we're going to make some mountains here. And I think I want it right here. Now if you come up here, remember this is kind of our horizon, but if you start right there, okay, just make mountain peaks. And you'll be able to see them. And I'm just getting a little roll on here with the knife. Okay? Maybe a little peak there. Coming over. And I'll bring that down. I might make them a little bigger too. Like here. There. That one there. Over here you can have peaks and stuff. We're going to highlight this so you'll be able to see it better. And I do these similar. All these paintings are kind of similar. There. And you don't need a ton of paint on here because it's already black, the canvas. But when we put the highlights on, I just want to get this edge and scrape off as much as I can because your highlights will go on much easier if you do it that way. There, see? Kind of make that one a little bump there. Maybe there's a little something there. See? Just kind of come that way. There. Make that one a little flatter. There. A bump there. Those can kind of have little U's in them. And over here we might have some stuff. We'll just pull that out. Okay. There. Scrape it off. And we'll do it that way. Get as much of that off of there as you can. And then the other one will go on much easier. I think I might work. And this will pull some of that paint off too. See? So maybe I can fine tune that edge a little and then there, pull that paint down. I don't know. I think I'm going to just do a ridge one way. And that we can fix too, that edge. Okay, get it on there because I want this to be a little more. There. There. And when we put highlights on, it'll probably be there, and that edge there can be. Da, 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 da. Now we put the highlights on here. We're not going to have, I might come over a little too. I want this mountains to come up. I think I'm going to come way over, and then maybe we'll have these mountains just come all the way down to nothing here. And we can do that with highlights. Wasting a lot of paint. So with a highlight, you can't have pure white because you'll just, it's too bright. So we're going to take some white. We'll take some blue, maybe some of that color. Dull it down a little. Maybe a little crimson in there. Maybe a little black, gray it. Because trust me, it'll stick out. Maybe some green in there. A little more black. See, I'm just darkening it. And you'll see it'll show up good when we get more blue in there. There we go. So I'm going to use that. Get a little paint on there. Okay, and we're going to come in and try to start making some little mountain peaks. Let's come in here. I'm just going to kind of start here. I'll start right down lower. And I'm just going to kind of let it bounce. See that? Just come down. There. How's that look? See, it kind of brings that mountain alive, doesn't it? A little green in there. And then we can make it lighter too. This is, I'm going to try and come from this side, and you have a little bit here. Just start down here and just let it break. Bounce it around if you want to. Okay. Okay, maybe that comes down like this. Okay. Who knows? You just get a little bit on here. Well, watch this. I've got a little bit on the back side of this knife. I'm just going to try to use this part in here. You know, and just pull down. There we go. Okay, there's a little bit there. It comes down like that. Then as you get farther away, you can turn it over. Okay. Come down here. Okay. Just get that in. Just have some angles, and when it breaks, it just looks like rocks and things in there. These knives worked really good for mountains and stuff. Okay, get a little more white in there. Spruce it up a little bit. Okay, come over here, and was there another peak? We can just create this one. Maybe it comes up there and it's right there, because you can't really see. And we'll kind of bring that over. Down. That's the nice thing about the black. And you come down a little bit. And maybe there's a little peak there. I'm going to flatten this out a little bit though. Okay, there's our mountains. And they come all the way over. Wait and see what I'm going to do here in a bit. Get a little more blue in there. Let's just phthalo blue. Come over here. And I get a little more. Maybe that one has a little bit something there. Kind of just make sure we have those peaks. So, more phthalo in there. See, and then you can start bringing other colors into it. If you want, you can play around with color. Pull that out. Maybe there's a little peak right there. There. I like that. I like it. And this one can come down here, maybe. That might be a little... See, you open that blade up, it's easier to get that paint to break. There. And you just come down. There's our range. Okay, there's our mountains. They're distant, but I kind of like how they look. Okay. Then we can come in and grab some more white, some green, get some, watch this. Over here where it's green, watch this. Look at that. Pull that green in there. See that? Kind of match up what the northern lights above it look like. Get a little bit in this one. A little bit there. And that white. You can go a little whiter now. You can get that green in there. Oh, just a little. Don't overdo. And grab this end of the blade. Watch this. Just come up with it if you have to. There. There. I like that. And then you can come down and pull it. Just a little bit. So that green kind of comes in and spices that up a little bit. Tell you what, I'm happy with this painting. Get a little more that green and come here and pull that up there a little bit. Just pull it. You can go this way and then pull it down a little bit there. I think that looks good. You don't want to overdo it, but keep in mind it's dark out. It's nighttime, but the lights are shining some good colors. And you can see a lot of things happening. Now over here, let's take some more white. Just put that in there. Some blue. Maybe even a little green in there. Get that blue in there. A little bit of that blue. Just a little bit. Now watch this one. Come over here. Get a little blue. See if that blue stands out. Ooh, yeah. See? A little bit. Right there. Let it break. blue looks. And you got the blue coming in, and you can come up. Just pull that in. So now you have blue where the blue lights are, and of course where we got crimson. I'm gonna try it again. Grab some crimson down here. Put that there. Get some white. The crimson. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna look really good. Wait till you see this one. Get a little crimson right here, maybe. Maybe it starts right about there. Look at that. We need a little more white in there, though. There we go. There we go. Watch this one. And just pull that down where the crimson is. Over here, definitely. Woo. Let it break. Just have fun. There's a lot of paint on here, so it can be kind of difficult. Should pull that. I don't want that one to go all the way up there, but you could maybe take it to there. There. Pull that down. A little crimson in there. See the red now? So you've got some blue. Maybe there's a little highlights down here a little bit. Just some more white in there on some of these. Get them a little brighter. There. A little bit there. And that white will mix in with. There we go. Just little things of white. Pure white. A little bit over here where the green is. Just maybe there's a little bit of white down in there. There, not much, but you can work on these things a long time. Just a little bit of white. There, that gives it a little more. And then over here, you can grab a little of that white too. And just kind of come in here and just a little bit here and there. See that? Not too much, but okay, I like that. Yeah, it looks good, and you can come in and just. And then I want to diffuse the bottoms of the mountain, so I'm just going to kind of come in with, I think, this one here, and watch what it's going to do. It's just going to kind of tap them, the bottom here, wipe it off. Okay, not too much. You kind of follow the angles, or you can pull up. Maybe that might look better. Just kind of pull up into there, and all it does is gives you a little bit of. Okay, see, just pull the angles. Okay, and then you got that done. So what that does is it just kind of, it'll take the bottom and kind of make it look maybe a little misty, and then you can kind of have some things you can do. And you can come up and do this too with a fan brush, or tap it up into there. Maybe some of these areas, just give it some little things happening at the base there. And you pull up and down, and then go across. That brush might have been a little too much. Then come down here and just kind of get rid of those. So you got the base now, and then we have to do some reflections up here. So I'm going to take that same fan brush, and we're going to just get some blue, maybe a little black. Okay, a little blue and black. It's just going to be a darker blue, and we're going to come up here. Actually, yeah, I'm going to just go like this. And watch this. We got to get some blue in there, and then we're just going to reflect these this way. Pull that down. Give a little highlight. Okay, see? There's a little bit there. That looks good, but maybe it comes down there a little bit. There. If you want, you can come up here and maybe make that a little more. Go into there and pull that down. There. Over here, same thing. Just kind of come in and get some blue in there. Maybe that little peak there. Just go opposite, and you can kind of mush them together if you want. It just breaks the mountains in half, and it kind of gives them a little more dimension. Okay, and there's not a lot of room to work here, so and then over here, you start there, work your way up. A little on there, and some of them you can maybe get a little white in there too if it's too dark. That's too white, isn't it? So I'll grab some of that dark color and just kind of pull it down. Go back down with it. Get some more of that blue in there. Come down. There we go. There. And if you make a mess, you can come back in. Some more blue, some of that color in there. There. Come over here. See, that one just disappears, so you got to do something there. So I'm getting a little shaky. pull that down to there. And over here we need something over here probably. So I think I'm going to do this one different. Come in here and just pull this down like this. Maybe there's a little bit of shadow down in here. That might be a little edge there. Pull that over there. And you can make some dark in there if you want. There's a little bit in there. Little things happening. Little blue. Not too bad. And then you can pull this way if you want a little more coming down there. Shadows, right? And over here. That's a little peak there that comes down, and pull that all the way down there. There, that looks all right. A little too much white in there, but we can come in and I'll come in and just kind of blend it out a little bit. Okay. There. And then pull that over. Okay. All right. Let's see how it looks. We need a little drink here too. I think we need a little more white. There. Color in there. There we go. A little light. A little more light in a few spots here. Too much. There. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Maybe a touch right up here. A touch up in top here. Just come up here and a little bit more right in there. There. That one's pretty good there. Peak here. Just trying to give it a little more, stick out a little more of those peaks. There. Not bad. Okay. Oh, this brush. And I'm just going to get a little white on there. Okay, and I'm just going to come down here and just figure out our land. Okay, probably, you know, it comes this way. Oh, mountains in there. I don't know. Maybe we'll have a little water down here. I don't know. I'm just trying to get a little white against the canvas. You know, there. Maybe that comes down. And see, it's picking up the other color. We can come all the way down. All the way there. Okay, so now we've got kind of the foreground. It's kind of hitting into the, I like the color. See, I put the green, the blue, and a little crimson down here. And I think that looks good. Follow your lines here. And maybe, you know, that comes down. That one goes that way over there. And that comes and makes them, I like that. Okay. Looks good. And then we can maybe take this one and just kind of come through and soften it a little bit. And then we'll see what we're going to do. So now we've got that done. Now I want to get some trees going. And I think I'm just going to go with the old-fashioned fan brush sideways tree. Okay. And I want them to stand out a little bit. But we're just going to take and make that black. Get some a little blue in there. I'm going to need some more. I'm just mixing it all on here. Okay. And then we're just going to come in over here. And let's see. Should have a clean brush though. Maybe a little white in some of these spots here. You know. A little bit here and there. Go across like that. Okay. Pull that down. A little bit there. Kind of gives you a little. You can work on these forever. So now we got to get some trees in here. So I think we're going to start right here and just, I'm going to go sideways. Okay, just a nice little. I'm going to pull these all the way down to the foreground. A lot of paint on here, so it's going to catch there, and we're going to have to make these indications of trees. I'm just tapping like this. Okay, don't worry about the bottom. We'll come down and darken. I'm going to darken that up, but okay, just they don't have to be perfect. Just get them where you can see them. And we're going to go over the mountain. I could have scraped the mountain off altogether, I guess, if I wanted to. You know, and you can do one like this. You know, and as I get down, you're still going to see them in front of the mountain. See, it's going to make it a little lighter. And that's okay. We're going to add some light to them anyway. So, and we'll go over here. And maybe there'll be some down in here. Some over here. Some nice. You don't want to get rid of your whole mountain though, but And I just keep throwing that on there. Lots of paint. These trees. Maybe some distant ones. Just make them a little smaller. I'm just touching sideways. Okay, get some more paint on there. Crimson, blue, black. See? Then you can get on here and do this. Okay, it's coming. Just want this base dark, and so sometimes you got to come in and start slamming color in there. And then we'll have that, and then, oh, maybe over here we'll have some more trees. You know, maybe that goes in there. We're going to kind of want to bring your eye in. So I don't think I'm going to go too high up, but just tap them in right to there. Okay, and then we're going to have some more, lots of black in there. Watch, we'll just put that one right there. See that? And I'm just mushing again to the side, and maybe these trees are going to kind of, maybe there's land right here, and those trees will go, yeah, we'll just have some trees in here. Push up. Just kind of smashing the paint in, and we can detail them out here in a minute. So you kind of got a little distant thing there. A little phthalo in there too. Phthalo green can help. It's a dark color. There we go. Okay. Keep that base of that mountain in there, and I'm going to come back and get some more black though, see? You can always come back and rework these when it's dry too, because there's a lot of stuff going on there. But I just wanted those trees to show up there, and we wanted to have something like that. So, good. Blue on there again. Okay, and these ones here, they're going to be a little lighter back there. You know, and maybe there's some, I don't know, maybe we'll have some snow in here or something. You can pull some reflections down if you want. You know, maybe this is going to be dark. And then maybe you'll have some reflections coming out there or something like that. Kind of pull it in. That'll be our, when we highlight these, you will see a lot of, it'll look good. Okay, get some more of that crimson down there with the black. Just try to put that down here. There. You can push up or whatever. I'm just going to bring it right to there. I don't know if I'll leave it open or not, but some more here. You can come, you know, on these things, just tap those in. And then I want one right there. A little tree right there. Dark. Get some more black. What I want to do, but I want that one to be dark. Stick up right there. See? And that kind of sticks up right there. There we go. See those little indications back there? Show them all. See these trees, you can make little indications. Push them to the side. Now down here we've got kind of a freezing look, don't we? So I'm going to come back, use a fan brush, pull that down. Pull this stuff down here. And then I can make some, maybe some reflections. I don't know, we might put some snow down in there, but I'm going to have to get some white. So I'll just come down here and kind of figure out where our water line is. See this? See that? That'll be our water. And just make a little snowy something. And it's going to pick up the colors that are there. Maybe it comes that way. Over here you get that. Down here just kind of goes that way. How's that look? Too bad? Yeah, I like that. Okay. And we're going to use that same brush and we're going to get some highlights. We're going to come over here and I think we're going to just say our lights are this way. So I'm just going to kind of start poking in some little things. And you can use paint thinner here if you need to. But I think there's so much on there. You get some white. Like that. And just come right down to there. Just kind of do that. And then this one, little tree there, coming down. Okay, and then down here, just kind of, look at that, see? And we'll put some indications down here, just so you can see the front there. How's that look? Zip brush, and it's going to mix with, you know, over here. We'll come to this side. See, start down there. Maybe this side of it. And you can just see indications. These trees coming down. Out here. Come in here and pull those in there. And back here you've got some little things happening. Very light. Maybe a little lighter in the back there. Farther away. See if we can make some little, see? Pull them down. I like that. You see those distant trees, you know, coming in there. Back here, and just kind of pull some little white out of there. There. See, and then you can get those trees, might be something in there. Maybe there's water's there. There. Maybe there's some snow coming through there. I don't know. Maybe it's just reflections in the water. You can grab some green. Watch this over here. A little more green. Sideways. There. Some pure white. Down here. Some areas. Okay, just that blue, and maybe we'll come back here and make a little, start touching in some land. Just bouncing the blade around, pull down or whatever. See, a little bit there. A little bit there. Over here. Make it a little bright so it stands out, that edge. Right there. That comes over here. You know, maybe a little something in out of some light. Something in there. There. I'm going to just come over here and see what we can do. That stand out? Oh yeah. Ooh, I like that color. Watch this. I always start in the middle, and then you can kind of come up top and put some little things coming up here. Maybe you want something over in here. Touch that there. A little bit there. I'm just getting a little bit on the brush and then, or on the knife, and pulling up. Okay. Anywhere. You don't need to have them. There's one there. There's one in there. Just pull them up. Maybe there's some little things happening down here. You can use just the heel. Pull up. Some need to be a little lighter. Back in there, they're more blue. Just using the heel of the knife, pulling up. Gives it a little more. You could spend a lot of time on these, and you could let them dry, and it would make it a little easier with your highlights if you wanted. But see those little limbs and stuff? These are going to make it look good. You can pull them up higher, here and there. Get up into there. A bit down here. Maybe there's some more of that. Watch this. Maybe one comes that way. Oop. Does not matter. You do, you know, however you want it. Those trees come all the way down, and I can come back in and use that fan brush. You know, maybe there's some green down in here. Watch this. A little green in there. That phthalo green. Color. Add a little. Look at that. Maybe there's a little bit on here. You can get a little of that green over here. You know, who knows? That green. You might have to thin it though, because we have a lot of paint there. bit of green there. See how I'm smashing it in there? A bit over here. Just a little here and there to give it a little different flavor. And you can come right in here like this and go. Smash in a little more green there. You can see it or not. I'm going to put a little more white. Now watch this. Come in here and a little more white in here, little areas. Maybe. Just have a little fun. These knives are easy. And you got that little area there where your little lip is. Maybe that comes down a little bit. You still got, looks pretty cold there. It's got some good colors. I like it. And you can come back in and maybe, like down here, we can come in and maybe fix this a little more. Pull that down a little more. Maybe where we were in there and we had that, some blue, some white, more white in there. Over here maybe you can still add a little details if you want them. A little more blue in there. A bit of white there, right there maybe. Some blue in there, right there. This is pure white, and it'll make it a little, not a lot, just a little bit on the thing. I'm going to try to get some little highlights down here. A little more highlights in the water. Okay, a little bit here and there. Snow, water, whatever. Yeah. Not much, but it'll just give it a little more, it'll stand out a little more. Right there. I like that. Okay. And you can always combine, just kind of go back over it if it's too much. That'll kind of, a little bit, it comes all the way down to there, and then it just goes away. Now, with that white, I'm going to get a little more on the brush, right on the tip, down here, and maybe add a little, make that stand out a little more. And it's hard because this brush is dirty. Okay, and then I want a little bit over here, right in the front. Right there. See that? No. What you can do is thin this too. And just put some paint thinner on there if you want to. That just kind of gives you, makes that front stand out a little more. So hopefully this painting turned out pretty good, I guess. If you want to try one of these, I'm going to go over here and scratch in my initials. There, put a little LPR in there. And then I'm going to get a liner brush. I'm going to have, this looks like it could be bright red. I'm just going to come in here and sign it. Pinkish. P. I just use my initials. My name's too long. There. Get a little more of that red. On the tip of that, see if I can finish that a little better. There. So, hopefully that helped out. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe if you want to see more of these, and I appreciate the support. Have a great day. Bye.